You ever notice how critics and audiences can't really seem to get aligned in their scoring of a movie? Well, I've been thinking about that. Let's talk about it. I've just been thinking, especially with the new Captain America movie that just came out, critics have been hating on it. Like, I saw that it was 43, and then I clicked on the audience score and it was 80. And I started thinking, why do we have such like a big divide between the audience and the critics? The simplest answer to that, I guess, is critics are stupid, wucky, yucky, crying babies. Just because something doesn't fit their exact taste or what they think to be a movie because they spend way too much time going to film school, waste of money, by the way. They just come at it with, for a lack of better words, a very pretentious angle. See what I did there? I moved it up, and as I said, angle. They're always like seeking new and interesting, thought-provoking things, and they don't realize the number one thing that is actually important to a movie: having a good time. That is like more important than anything to an audience. Was the movie a good time or not? Audience members, we just don't care. We just want to make sure that our money wasn't wasted. And I think that's really bad as a critic, because you just have a disconnect from the normal people. So you can't really criticize something correctly for the people who actually read the thing. Like, a lot of critics just kind of write the thing to impress their friends, to impress their critic brothers. Like, look how smart I am. Versus like telling a guy like me, yeah, it was fun, had some awesome kills, the dude shit and farted and that was awesome. Like, that's all I need to know. That's all I care about. That's all we care about as an audience. Sure, there's people like in the Oscar world where like introspection and something new and different really matters, but who cares sometimes, like, is it good or not? Is it entertaining? Is it worth $12, $15, $20? I'm going to make a bold statement and say, I don't think we need critics anymore. Critics aren't for us. They're not for the people. They're not for the everyday man. They're not for us anymore. They not like us, as a wise poet, philosopher once said. Especially with like YouTubers like The Critical Drinker, who really just cater their movies to their like right-wing manosphere audience, which is like nothing wrong with that, besides encouraging that. But but that's just coming from a weak beta cuck man here. We target it towards our audience and not towards the general public anymore, especially with like online critics. It's all about, does it satisfy me as a person, which is kind of what all about being a critic's all about. But I think that's why we should always look at the audience score first. It really tells us the actual feeling of the sentiment of people who are actually putting their dollars where their time is spent, instead of like critics who sometimes usually get to go see it for free. I wonder if that has anything to do with it, or probably not. I don't know, because I feel like if they paid for it, they'd be even more pissed off and leave even worse reviews. Anyways, I think we should get rid of critics. I think we should take them out back, shoot them in the head. But I don't think we should take all critics into the backyard and, treat them like Lenny. Because some critics are valid. Like, I would say a food critic is valid. They probably know food better than I do. I want somebody to taste it first before telling me before I have to figure out for myself if it gives me food poisoning or not. You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with that. But when it comes to like art and entertainment, everybody's tastes are so different, and the criticism is like so pretentious in film and TV. It's just stupid. So I think we should just round up all the film critics and, bang. But what do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you like comic books, check out my comic book shop, heycomics.com. All right, goodbye now.